just feel like I need more tattoos for live streaming.
You're on.
I'm on?
I think so.
Holy smokes. Is it live? Is it live?
It says we're live.
Oh man, that's crazy. We did it!
We did.
It only took 4 hours.
Yeah, so we're starting and of course a motorcycle or whatever that is goes by right when we do it. I'm sure the sound picked that up.
Sounded like a Harley.
Yeah, I don't know that as well.
Between. Alright, and so we're live, our first live stream podcast.
Yeah.
Here at the fabulous Sweet Science Gym Studios.
Yeah, it'll probably be a while before I post the podcast. Doing all this stuff takes longer than I thought.
Yeah.
Learning all this shit. I'm no audio engineer, so we'll see how this sounds.
Oh no, I didn't do shit. I just stood behind your shoulder. I was like, "What are you doing?"
What are you talking? This is your gym. We're in your gym.
Yeah. I set up the set.
Yeah.
Backdrop.
Yeah, the backdrop, the bags.
I'm like, on the movie set, I'm like the bottom of the
what?
totem pole.
The grip.
Yeah, I get paid.
The grip?
I get paid the least.
You're the key grip though.
Yeah.
I think that's like more important. That's like one level above the regular grip. I don't really know. I've never been on a movie set.
Yeah, me neither. But we're in Hollywood, so.
Yeah, same
Close
thing.
enough.
This is a movie set. You filmed a movie here, right?
Yeah, I got credits. It was called.
I got credits.
What the hell was it called? Suburban Cowboy.
Are you on IMDb?
My name is
Your
for
name?
that movie. Yeah. Crazy.
I'm gonna look that up when I get home.
I swear, man. If you like I said, if you live long enough in Los Angeles, you'll be in a movie or a commercial or on TV or something.
I was in a student film. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it was pretty heavy. I was
Really?
young. Yeah. No, it was like I only remember the scene I was in, and it was like a dude.
A dude
hung himself in a park, and a bunch of kids thought he was a piñata, and I was one of the kids.
That's horrible.
I told you it was pretty heavy.
It sounds like what happened with that YouTube guy. Do you know what he did?
He like live stream or
he like
videoed
rocked up like a guy who hung himself
in a suicide forest. Yeah.
Suicide forest? Like
Yeah, so
everybody kills themselves
Yeah,
in
that's
that
what
forest?
that. Yeah.
No way.
That's what that forest is
What
famous.
the hell is he doing?
He went to
there?
a forest and trying to get views. I don't know.
Shit, that's crazy.
I guess.
I thought this was a boxing show.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Whatever, man.
All right. Well,
There's plenty of boxing topics.
Yeah.
All the boxing topics right now.
All right. So I guess this is our first episode. So
Sirens.
yeah.
We'll see if those get picked up.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Somebody
Find
got
out.
knocked out. But I guess so. We got to give people kind of the rundown on what we're gonna do here, right?
Yeah. Get into it.
Right. We have our podcast. We're gonna have famous boxers in here, trainers.
Yeah.
Who else? Cutmen.
Yeah.
Nutritionists.
How about real fighters? Too?
Real fighters.
You know what I mean? We got real fighters in this gym.
Yeah, we do. got a couple of 8-year-olds that are pretty mean.
Yeah. They would beat me up.
One of them's pretty good. Two of them, Jose and Josh, they're mean. And then Angie, she's bad.
Oh, they just got name dropped too.
Oh, yeah.
They're famous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are future champions right there.
For sure.
All right.
For sure.
So, shoot, man. What should we talk about first in the boxing world?
You want to start with the biggest things first? You see the. How about Floyd Mayweather? He's kind of the biggest thing in the boxing world.
Oh,
But he's
man.
talked out. I know he's talked out, but we just have to bring it up because of the thing he posted today.
Oh yeah, well, he's wearing MMA gloves and he's giving the elbow to McGregor, right?
It's like it's an elbow.
He's an elbow.
It's not even a punch. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like they're like in the. It's like a Photoshop. They're in the
they
octagon.
photoshopped the shit out of it.
Wearing TMT gloves.
Oh,
TMT 4-ounce
MMA gloves.
MMA
Not
gloves.
even UFC gloves.
And not even well, no, they're UFC gloves. They just say TMT on them.
But they don't say UFC on there.
No, they just say TMT. And then he's like catching him with an elbow, and Connor's all bloody.
That'll never happen.
You don't think they'll do it?
They might do it, but I don't see him catching him with an
Oh,
elbow.
I see.
I don't think he'll hit him.
with an elbow.
I think it'll be like the exact opposite how it was in the boxing. Like, McGregor, he hit him a few times, but like after round 4, he wasn't doing shit. I think Mayweather wouldn't even touch him in fucking octagon.
No.
Especially, I don't know, somebody was telling me, McGregor started training boxing, so it fucks up his stance. Or somebody commented that on my YouTube channel. And I was like, yeah, maybe, but I think once he gets in his mode where he's like, you know how he gets that stance, he gets real low and he moves around so good in the octagon. I don't think Mayweather will touch him. He'll be too scared.
Do you think McGregor did well in the fight?
He did, I think he did better than people expected.
Well, yeah. I'm sure he did better. Meaning he lasted 8 rounds,
He landed some, maybe 3 or 4 significant shots before he was fucking done, before he couldn't do anything.
I just had, a lot of people told me that he did well, and I feel like he did well for a novice.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
for sure.
Like, he did well for a novice.
That's what I'm saying, better than expected.
If that was Canelo Alvarez in there, nobody would have said, Canelo did real good in that fight.
No.
They would have said he looked like garbage. He got knocked out.
Well, that's why I don't give Mayweather any props for beating a fucking guy that never boxed a day in his life. At least not in a professional professional ranks,
boxed,
you know?
for sure,
Yeah, he sparred, but I mean... And I mean, I wanted to mention, like, what's up with the hammer fist? He was, like, hammer fisting him the whole fight, and I'm like, fuck, dude. So, it was frustrating.
So, would you buy... So, Floyd Mayweather, MMA, Conor McGregor in the octagon. Do you buy the pay-per-view?
It's a good question. You know what? I didn't buy the boxing pay-per-view.
You didn't buy the last one?
But I went to my friend's house, and she bought the boxing pay-per-view.
Oh,
so
okay.
If she buys the...
You'll be there?
Yeah, I'll be there again. She made food and everything. So
I was going to say, we can't start a boxing show if you didn't buy the...
Yeah.
It counts, though. It counts, though, if you saw your friend.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember her name. She'd get mad at me if I forgot her name.
Oh, you just said it on live stream, too.
I know.
Now she knows that you don't know her name.
No, I know her name, man. I run by her house all the time.
Okay.
But Daphne, there you go. What's up, Daphne? She had the fight. She had some awesome food.
Cool.
So,
Word.
yeah, but I don't know, man. It's that fight. Like, you know, it seemed pretty real for the first 3 rounds, and after that, it just seemed like a bunch of bullshit, and just seemed like they were just sparring each other.
Yeah.
I would have liked it if they let Mayweather knock him out, at least for fans to get some satisfaction. And then, but man, they made so much fucking money that, you know, afterwards they're like, dude, we made so much money, and they're backstage. Like,
isn't that the same thing though? They're gonna. I feel like everyone would be. A lot of people would be surprised if Mayweather took the MMA fight. But would you be surprised? It's just about 2 of these guys making a grip of money, like more money than any fighter's ever made.
Dude, I mean, if you think about it, they're talking and they're like, dude, we can make almost $1 billion in 2 fights.
Yeah.
Like they probably, right? Like between the 2 of them, like, I got what, 75 million, and then the other guy got like 200 or 300 million, or I don't even know how much fucking money.
Let me go out there and say Mayweather has a better chance than I have, and I would fight Conor McGregor for $100 million.
Dude, I'd fight him for $100.
Yeah, exactly.
I got bills to pay. I'd fight him
for sure.
No, I don't know. McGregor, he looks pretty mean. I'd fight him for like 50,000.
That's a good question. We're gonna have to bring this up as a topic. How much would someone have to pay you to fight, and then we'll just pick a fighter, see what it is.
Well, like McGregor, I'd say 50. I think I could box with him. He's
for 50K.
He's southpaw, right? Isn't he southpaw?
Yeah.
I think he's got a pretty mean fucking left hand, I think, or right. I think I can deal with him a little bit. I'm a little bit bigger than him. I definitely box him, but
that's true. You do have a size advantage.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not that slow, but he's a fucking super athlete right now, so he probably kick my ass.
Oh yeah.
But I'll take that.
Realistically,
I'd take 25.
I just got beat up by a 17-year-old like last week.
Wait,
no way.
From
Just in here. Yeah.
Which one? Joe?
Yeah.
Joe? Oh, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yesterday was his first time sparring at against another gym.
Oh yeah.
You know, he'd been sparring everybody here at our gym.
Yeah, sure. He'd been sparring a group of people.
Oh man, this kid's like a freaking Energizer bunny, right? He's never runs out of gas, and he throws
We got the
a
first
lot
hand.
of punches. Anyway, so he's such a great kid. He was so excited to go spar another gym, another place, you know, and his parents
Public
were there.
too. Not yeah.
Oh, dude, there was a crowd there.
Yeah, exactly.
It was like
in front of a crowd. It's kind of like fighting.
Yeah, it was sparring, but it was like a mini show. It was at Grandpa's Boxing, and I think their last name is Rengel. I don't know. I hope I didn't ruin their name, but the lovely granddaughter, Jessica, she was the host of the event.
Oh, cool.
And it was good sparring. It was like 10 matches. Joe was the last one, and dude, he beat the shit out of some kid. He knocked him out in the second round. Dude, it was 2-minute rounds. Man, he threw some fast combos. If you saw him the first time, like for the very first time, he looked like he was like having a seizure when he was like fucking hitting the bag. It was like all over the place. But he sharpened up and he beat the crap out of this kid.
Hey, if that kid's listening, Joe's legit though.
Like,
I've sparred him too, so I've seen a bunch of people sparring him. He kicks the crap out of
dude,
all
he's
of
getting good.
Yeah,
Really
yeah.
good. Oh, the other kid was really good too.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
The other kid was really.
I'm just saying, there's no shame in it.
No,
I was
it's
being
boxing, dude. It's,
Yeah.
Fuck, there's no shame.
You're warriors.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That brings up a topic. I don't like when people call boxers bums. Although there are like some paid bums, you know, to beat up.
Sure, yeah.
But I can't stand it with all these keyboard warriors are like, that's a fucking bum.
No,
Like,
yeah, a lot of people say
they
that.
risk their life, you know.
I'll tell you something. I went to a fight in Carson once at StubHub Center and seen a cat who was like 3-23 was his record.
No way. Did he win?
No, he was stopped. He was stopped in the second round. But
Oh, shit.
that dude keeps getting in the ring though. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's like.
Was he Mexican?
Yeah, I think so.
He was. He was making tacos
But-
after the fight. Like when everybody walked out, he was making the hot dogs.
I don't know about that, but he was. He kept getting back in. You know,
Yeah.
you gotta say something about it. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's his warrior. You know.
Well, you know what they do with those guys? They're just like, they're paid to lose. You know,
Sure, of
they're
course
paid
they
to
are.
bring up other fighters, and like,
Yeah.
there's levels of those guys. You know, and you can tell by their record. And I don't know. Sometimes they're like, I don't want to fight again. They're like, yeah, but we got how about $5,000?
Yeah.
And they're like, fuck it, I'm fighting again. You know?
Yeah, I guess so.
And then he's 3-24 now. So
Yeah,
that's
now he's
pretty
3-24
funny.
or some. I might be maybe 3-21 or something like that. But it was in the 20s for sure.
Man, when I was 15 years old, my dad took me to Vegas to watch a De La Hoya fight.
Oh really?
And on the undercard was, what was he? I think it was Gabriel Ruelas versus Jimmy Garcia.
Okay.
And they stopped it. They had to stop it at the 10th round, I think. Yeah, but Jimmy Garcia got his ass beat. He died. Like, they took him out in a stretcher.
Oh,
and
man.
then the main event was on right after. It was actually De La Hoya versus the guy's brother, Rafael Ruelas,
Yeah.
who was a champion. And Oscar, I think he knocked him out in the second round. But when we got back to the hotel, it was on the news that Jimmy Garcia had died like an hour after they took him away.
Man.
So I saw a guy get beat to death, which is crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah, and then I don't know. You love boxing, you know, and you love like these kids that do it, and they're so proud, but you definitely don't ever want to see them get hurt.
No, I'm surprised at how much it still happens. You know what I mean? Like you hear fighters, even like Kovalev. I think
He killed somebody.
Kovalev killed somebody. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there was that cat a few years ago who went into the coma. He recovered at least, but
I'm surprised it still happens.
it happens a lot.
But it's the bloodlust of people. They want boxing.
Yeah.
It's entertainment. They're like,
Yeah.
I'm waiting for someone to get decapitated in football, actually, because that's a crazy sport.
This is getting morbid.
Yeah, I know. What the hell?
What do we do? This is
We're
our
talking
this is
about
our
Mayweather
first time.
and
Yeah,
McGregor.
we're talking about Mayweather and McGregor.
That's what happens.
This is our
You
first time. So
go off on a tangent. But
that's funny.
yeah, so we'll see, man. I'm thinking Mayweather, McGregor. I don't know. I don't know if they'll fight or they'll co-promote. What I'm thinking is like they're just putting on like a sham to like we're gonna fight each other, but then they're just gonna walk out like WWE style, and other people are gonna fight, and I'm thinking they're gonna put it on the May 5th to Canelo to go against Canelo and Triple G just to spite Oscar.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I went to a fight a few years ago where they did that. I went to Las Vegas to see Sergio Martinez versus Julio Cesar Chavez Jr.
Oh.
And they had Canelo and Amir Khan
Oh,
on the
really?
same night in Las Vegas.
That's kind of that's kind of tough to pick which fight you want to watch on that one.
I went to Sergio Martinez, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
Which was a good fight. It ended up being a good fight.
That's the one where Amir Khan got destroyed. Dude.
Amir Khan.
He got blasted.
Caught the one-punch knockout.
Oh, dude, he looked dead.
He's coming back.
You know what? I like Amir Khan. A lot of people don't,
Yeah.
and they talk a lot of shit about him. Like, oh, he doesn't have a chin, but he beat what's his face, Marcos Maidana, right?
Yeah, he did.
And he's beat some significant fighters. I think he's world class. He's got world class speed. I mean,
He's fast.
He jumped
He's
up
super
two weight
fast.
classes to fight Canelo. I mean,
Yeah.
that's bullshit.
No, it's total bullshit.
Yeah, I mean-
Canelo did that with so many people. I'm glad he's
Yeah,
finally fighting
that's
people
bullshit.
his size. Remember before that he fought like Josecito Lopez, who also jumped like 2 weight classes to fight him.
Yeah,
And the only reason he got that fight is because that guy beat Victor Ortiz, who had also never fought at Canelo's weight.
yeah.
And it's like, what?
Yeah.
Just fight.
Zito, I think he broke Ortiz's jaw, no?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He stopped Ortiz by breaking his jaw.
Yeah. He's back. He's fighting again. I think he's back down at his normal weight, right?
I hope so. He didn't belong up there.
Yeah, I see him.
Exactly.
I think I was one of our guys, Brian True. He fought the bronze medalist, Olympic bronze medalist from 2016.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I thought we kicked his ass, but since
the judges didn't see it
yeah,
that way.
no, it was one of Brian's best fights. He freaking, I swear to God, he beat the crap out of Misael Rodriguez. He beat you, buddy. He beat you bad. But now Robert Garcia was cornering him, and that guy's got a lot of pull in the pro game. So they didn't even give us one round, but we bloodied that guy. Anyways, Jose Zito was on that card. So
oh, he was.
That was a good show. That was up at like Microsoft Theater, which I think used to be Nokia or something.
I saw Lomachenko there actually.
Yeah, that was a good fight. Oh man, there was some cool people at that event.
Yeah. It wasn't bad. It's kind of weird because it's all the stage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like it's a concert venue. So.
Yeah, they've had some MMA fights there. It's a pretty cool place.
Yeah, I literally got to see Lomachenko there, like not very far from the ring, and it was like $50.
That's the deal.
Yeah,
I think I paid $85 to sit like in the nosebleeds that night.
I don't know. I paid like $50 and was like maybe 40 rows.
Was that when he fought the Colombian guy?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I thought the Colombian guy did pretty good.
And we also saw that the girl Olympic medalist.
Michaela?
Yeah.
She's awesome. She's badass. I think she's from California.
I think so.
Yeah, but I met this one of her sparring partners, Christina Cruz, not too long ago. She's on Team USA, and she just posted a video on Facebook where both of them are sparring.
Yeah.
And I was like, that was like boxing porn, because it was like the two best boxers, like female boxers ever.
Yeah.
Not to use like porn and female boxers
Yeah,
in the
sure.
same sentence, but man, they're such good boxers. Like Christina, I think she was. She told me she had like almost 200 fights. She's won Golden Gloves like 12 times, nationals like 1,000,000 times. And I don't know. I think she's in her early 30s, and she's making a run for the next Olympics.
Yeah.
And we'll see. I'm wishing her
If
luck.
boxing's in the next Olympics.
Oh yeah, that's right. You were
that's right.
You were talking about what IOC is trying to ban AIBA or something like that.
Not ban AIBA. They're just not satisfied with AIBA's investigation into that 2016 games. So they're threatening pulling boxing from the 2020 Olympics.
The Olympic Committee told AIBA to investigate the judging at the 2016 Olympics.
Yeah.
And AIBA did internal investigations basically on themselves, and they found no wrongdoing.
Yeah, they found no wrongdoing.
They must be like the LAPD or something.
Yeah. Sounds like it.
Or
But yeah, so the IOC now is saying that they might pull the Junior Olympics this year, no boxing, and then 2020 Olympics, no boxing, unless AIBA can actually affect some change of some kind. And they have to come to an agreement on the weight classes. They want to have more weight classes for women, less for men.
Well, I definitely agree with women's boxing is hot right now, and the skill level is really high. That's what I'm telling you. You got to watch that video with Michaela and Christina. I mean, it's like two master boxers. Yeah. And absolutely, man. I'd love to see more women boxing in the Olympics.
I think there's only 3 weight classes now, and the IOC wants them to take it to 5.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and they want to drop. Men have 10 weight classes, and they want to take it to 8.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. You know.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think they're just gonna they're just trying to find some leverage, you know, because there's a lot of money to be made off the Olympic side and for AIBA.
Yeah.
If AIBA's really stupid, you know, they'll lose a lot of money on those Olympic tournaments. We did a Olympic qualifier. Remember with Nasi?
Yeah, I remember that.
Dude, it cost just to enter it was $2,000.
That's crazy.
Yeah, just to enter it, and there was hundreds of boxers in that thing. So, you know, I don't think they want to lose out on that. And they do. I mean, there was in an Olympic year. There's I think maybe like a dozen Olympic qualifiers. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
It
could hurt pro boxing too.
How so?
Well, I mean, there's some people who are sort of crossover stars, crossover successes. Lomachenko is a crossover Olympic star.
Yeah.
Rigondeaux and those guys. I mean, even Andre Ward, he was an Olympic gold medalist.
Yeah,
Do you think they would have pushed Andre Ward in the Super 6 if he wasn't an Olympic gold medalist? Like, it's kind of hard to say.
I mean, he was badass in the pros already.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he was 18-0 or something like that when they started the Super 6, but he was
that's what really got his name.
Unheard of. He got his name from the Super 6. Yeah. So.
That's from beating like Carl Frosch and a couple other guys.
He beat a bunch of dudes actually in that weight class.
That one guy was that with the tattoo. What's his name? Kessler.
Miko Kessler.
That guy was dope.
Miko Kessler was
He was in that.
He had 2 battles with Froch too.
Yeah.
That were good fights.
Yeah.
Him and Froch did.
Yeah, Froch is still fighting, I think.
Nah, he retired.
He retired?
Yeah, you didn't. He got a nose job.
Oh no.
Have you seen it? Yeah, he's all.
It's all messed up.
No, he got it all fixed. You know.
Oh,
because he had the big kind of nose that had the ridge and stuff. Yeah, he got like a proper.
He had a European nose.
Yeah,
he had an English nose. Or something?
He got a proper nose job though now.
No way.
So now it's all better. But no, yeah, he retired after what was it, Groves? I guess he beat Groves.
Yeah, that was a nice knockout.
Yeah, it was a good knockout.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a nice thing to win any medal in the Olympics, and you win a medal in the Olympics, you get signed for big bucks. Shit, you just make it to the Olympics and you get signed, you know?
Yeah.
And it's a big deal. Plus, all these amateurs, you know, I train a bunch of amateurs, and I mean, that's like the that's the goal right there.
Yeah,
that's our Super
Bowl.
You know, any Olympic tournament, or I mean, that's the cream of the crop right there. You know, so if we don't have access to that, I mean, that's gonna be like, well, what the hell are we doing this for? You know?
Yeah, I could see that.
It's like we don't have a Super Bowl for us, so, you know.
Yeah. I think either way it hurts boxing.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, I mean, for sure it hurts amateurs. I think it could hurt pros too. But either way, it's just
you know what? Ever since AIBA took over amateur boxing, they've done some weird stuff. Like they come up with a World Series of Boxing. I think that's who AIBA.
Yeah, AIBA did the World Series.
Yeah, and it's fucking pro rules, but 5 rounds, which is kind of weird.
No headgear,
no
right?
Headgear.
Yeah.
But you know, now the amateurs at the elite level did for the last 2 years is no headgear.
Even in the Olympics, right?
Yeah,
they got rid of headgear 2016.
Yeah, but that World Series of Boxing, like we fought a guy, Caleb Plant, who's fucking badass. He was in World Series of Boxing. He had like 5 fights before we fought him, and then when we fought him, he was like, it was his second fight, you know, which is bull, because you have pro rules in World Series of Boxing, but then they don't count it in your pro record.
Those dudes are pros, man. They get paid. They're not wearing headgear. They're going the full rounds. I mean, pros only 4 round minimum, right? So you start off at 4 rounds.
Yeah.
Those dudes are pros, man.
Yeah. 4 rounds is weird. I do think 5 rounds is kind of interesting because you have that one extra that'll break a tie.
Yeah.
Because 4 rounds is kind of But yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, where's the next Olympics gonna be? It's Paris, huh?
I don't even remember. I don't remember because I think they're trying to. LA is gonna be like 2028, right? 2028.
Yeah,
so
48.
we've got a few. You'll be 48.
Yeah, I'm thinking about the fighters. I'm like, oh, there's some 12-year-olds that'll be like 20 by then.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'll be too old to be.
You got some young guys here who could make the 2028 Olympics in LA.
Hey man, LA is gonna be on fire when they have the Olympics here, especially if you're involved with boxing, because we have so many gyms. We've got one of the toughest. I think we've got one of the toughest leagues or boxing. They call it LBCs. Yeah. I think we got one of the toughest LBCs in the country. You know, we've had like Abner Mars come out of here. What's his name? Leo Santa Cruz.
Yeah.
De La Hoya Mosley. A bunch of other ones, but man, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be super competitive. If I'm still around, God willing, which 48's not that old, but you know, if the gym's still around and the guys are training for that, fuck, it's got a lot of motivation to win in your backyard.
Yeah.
A gold medal in LA.
Gold medal.
I'm calling it right now. One kid from LA is gonna win a gold medal. Born and raised in Los Angeles.
In the Los Angeles Olympics.
He's gonna win in the Los Angeles. Yeah, in boxing for sure, 100%.
Calling it. Yeah. It's right here. It's recorded. It's noted.
Exactly. Prediction.
Yeah. All right, man.
So yeah, that's the Olympics.
Yeah. I hope they can resolve that. Actually.
Yeah,
Aiba didn't really seem all that concerned with their reaction to it. They were just kind of like, "Oh, well, too bad they haven't seen the progress we've made."
Yeah, I think they kind of like they got a little bit of arrogance to them, you know, because they're like, we control international amateur boxing.
Yeah.
So they're like, yeah, IOC, who's the Olympic Committee? They're not gonna push us around.
Yeah.
But no, it'll be a great loss for boxing. Amateur boxing, pro boxing, amateur boxing. I think you're right, man.
I think probably both.
It's gonna hurt. Yeah.
But
I'm not down with that.
Speaking of Andre Ward, though, did you see he posted to Instagram photos of him stepping on a scale at 199?
199. Is he gonna get bigger? Is it gonna get past 199?
Yeah. Well, he said
it's like almost cruiserweight.
I know. He clarified it's all muscle, and then said they've got some plans going on.
Yeah, he's probably juicing. No, I'm just kidding. I don't want to claim he's juicing.
I think you think he's gonna take a shot at heavyweight?
Well, yeah, that's what he said,
take
right?
Take a shot at heavyweight. He didn't come out and say it straight. He kind of.
He's hinting, right?
Well, yeah, he gave an interview a few months back where he said he'd always dreamed of capturing a heavyweight title, and then just 2 weeks ago, maybe he posted a photo on Instagram of him on the scale at 199 or something like that.
You know what?
And said that he was planning some things.
If he can move the way he moves at his normal weight.
Yeah.
Well, he started like 160 and 168 and 175, right?
Yeah. Well, 168 and then 175 basically.
If he can move the way he moves, like at his normal weight at heavyweight, he'll give these guys a lot of problems.
You think so?
Yeah, because he's really smart in the ring. I mean, he picks up on what you're doing so fast, and then he's a quick puncher. I don't know that he's gonna take a lot of power with him though.
I agree. He's got the skills, he's got the knowledge, he's got all that stuff, but he was dropped and hurt by Kovalev.
Yeah.
Right. So the part of me that I kind of look at it and say, how do you hang taking punches from Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder? I've seen you almost get knocked out in the first round by Kovalev. You know what I mean? So,
did he get dropped with a jab?
Was it a jab?
I think he got dropped with a jab, dude.
Dude, did you see that guy get knocked out by Matisse with a jab the other day?
No.
Matisse he wasn't looking very good, to be honest, but he was boxing. He basically KO'd him with a jab after 8 rounds.
It's one of them paid opponents right there.
Yeah.
Was he like 25-0 or something from another country?
Yeah.
But who'd he fight in his country?
Yeah.
I mean, the world's full of these guys, which. Man, it's tough to get to that world-class level. You can beat the crap out of a bunch of guys in your hometown, but first time they bring you out of your country to Vegas or whatever.
First time you get jabbed by Matisse.
Yeah, Matisse. Yeah, well, he sells tickets, so they're gonna build him up again. Well, try to give him a big fight.
I don't know who he's gonna fight. Maybe Pacquiao, I guess.
Fuck, man, Pacquiao. I don't know about watching Pacquiao anymore, especially after that horn fight. Did he fight anybody else after that? No, right?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean,
not that I saw.
And people are gonna get mad at me, but I don't think he got robbed on that horn fight.
You don't think so?
No, man.
Oh man, he was robbed.
Yeah, you know what? He beat the crap out of the guy. Like he pumpkin headed him. He was like,
the dude was
made his head like, he was
seriously injured many times.
The guy was getting the freaking bludgeoned everywhere.
Pacquiao was never hurt, but.
No, but I said the guy earned it, man. He took it to him.
I can see that.
I know he was headbutting, but you know what? Pacquiao just kind of waltzed in there like he was just gonna do his thing. The other guy just kept throwing, kept pushing forward. I saw a lot of punches land on the inside.
Sure.
I give it to. I wasn't mad about it.
I mean, I can't say I'm mad about it, but here's what I would say. I agree when people say Pacquiao took too much time off, that he was kind of lazy in that. And when I say time off, I mean within the rounds there were times where he wouldn't do much, And I think it was way more competitive than it should have been. That's the thing.
Well,
people watching, and you're like, no, it was Pacquiao's fault. It was way more competitive than it should have been. Pacquiao should have ran away with that.
He waited forever to get going.
He should have ran away with it.
That's what I'm saying. He waited till about the 6th round to start doing something.
That's true. But at the same time, it's like, just because you didn't run away with it doesn't mean you lost the fight. You know what I mean? He still beat the guy. He just didn't do it in Pacquiao fashion.
What was the bigger robbery? The Tim Bradley Pacquiao or Horn Pacquiao?
They're both pretty big.
Dude, Pacquiao's getting jobbed every time. Huh?
Although he did get jobbed. I will say though that the Tim Bradley fight, I don't think it was as distant as like Harold Letterman called it, but they had it like 119. I don't even think they had Bradley winning a round on HBO. And realistically, I would have said more like 116, 112 kind of fight.
Harold Letterman. Is he still working? Because HBO's like dying these days.
No, yeah, he's still working.
Okay. He's like, Jim, I gotta tell you. He's pretty crazy. He's good. But speaking of robberies and crazy decisions, weren't we gonna talk about Triple G and Canelo? Did we talk about that? That was like the first thing about it.
We didn't talk about it.
That was number
one.
Well,
we segued really in a bunch of other things that made sense. Yeah, that's right. That was number one, huh? Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah, exactly. So Mayweather and McGregor are gonna try to usurp the fucking.
Oh, that's right. You said that.
Yeah, they're gonna try to usurp Triple G. That's what I think is the only thing that they're doing. Maybe they'll fight. Maybe they'll just promote. But anyways, Triple G and Canelo, that's already been announced, right? That's official.
Yeah. It's official. They put the date out there.
I hope most of those fuckers are in camp because man, that's a good fight. Yeah, the first one was a good fight.
First one was a good fight. Who won the first one?
You know what? I had it 5-7 Triple G, but it was pretty close. I wasn't mad about the draw either.
I'm not mad about the draw.
Yeah.
I'm not mad about that. I understand being mad about the scorecard. The scorecard, like the 118 for Canelo scorecard.
She was drinking wine the whole
fight. That was nonsense.
Was it Adelaide Bird?
Probably. Yeah. I think it was Adelaide Bird, yeah.
Yeah. I've been hearing her name since I was like 5.
I know.
On HBO.
Adelaide Bird and Gwen Adair.
I don't know.
You don't hear them?
No. Don't they have like an album out right now? Aren't they singers?
It sounds like it. Sounds like it.
No, but you know what? I thought Canelo had he boxed really good. I thought his punches looked clean, his combos were clean. I thought what he was doing was his execution was really good on his combinations. I thought his defense was pretty good too. He was I think he got overconfident on his defense, and then he started playing on the ropes a little bit too much. Yeah. That's what kind of made him look bad. And then Triple G does what he does, is just go forward and just try to rip your head off, And he landed some good jabs, I think a couple times they went jab for jab, and they kind of hit each other at the same time. But Triple G, I think he won the jab battle.
Triple G has a monstrous chin, man.
I know.
I'll say some of those exchanges, particularly, I would say like the first 30 seconds of every round, they had an exchange at the middle of the ring before Canelo started to sort of loop around. And Canelo won those exchanges. And some of the times, some of the shots he hit that guy with would have just...
Oh, dude, they would have killed anybody else.
Oh, my God, yeah.
I said that to somebody, yeah.
Yeah, if you watch it, there's like a YouTube video. Yeah, it's I think it's called The Moment You Realize You're Not Fighting Amir Khan, and it's just a slow motion look at Canelo landing just one shot on Triple G that would have just deaded anybody else. You know what I mean? And Triple G just walks right through it.
Oh yeah, he gives you that look. He like smiles at you. He's like, okay, what else you got?
Doesn't even acknowledge it. He didn't even acknowledge the shot. So
yeah.
He has a beard.
I don't know what it is, but he's not Russian. He's from Kazakhstan, right?
Kazakhstan, yeah.
That's a former Soviet Union, right?
I don't know.
Oh, well, it's near Russia. Anyways, these like East European guys, like Russian, Kazakhstan, and especially like in the Olympics, the Kazakhstan team won like I think 3 gold medals and 2 silvers. But anyways, these Ukrainians, there's a couple of Ukrainians that are really good. These guys are tough, man. I mean, they come from like tough ass country, like hard living over there, right? They're not like sipping margaritas on the beach, or they're like living in the cold, like shirtless. That's where those polar bears come from, right? Where they jump in the water, like.
That group of people who jumps in freezing cold water.
Yeah, they're all from that part of the country. Right?
Oh, I have no idea. Yeah.
Well, anyway, Triple G's freaking crazy, man. He's from everybody. He's taking fucking shots from everybody. Yeah. From all the, he's fought some pretty good people, and they've all punched him pretty hard, and he just eats it and walks right through it. So.
Canelo, I don't know. I feel like they both had problems in that first one. Do you feel like Triple G respected him a little bit too much? Like Triple G didn't.
In the beginning.
Yeah, for like the first 3 rounds, he didn't even do
That's why. That's why. Look, I give 1 through 3 to Canelo.
Yeah, exactly.
I watched it the other day. I think it was either round 5 or round 6. It was fucking good though. They were going back and forth.
Sure. Yeah.
So I definitely give 1 through 3 to Canelo, and I gave 11 and 12 to Canelo.
Yeah.
The rest of them, Triple G was just walking them down.
Yeah. No, yeah. So I feel like Triple G has an advantage in the sense that he, doesn't have to respect Canelo as much as he did at the beginning of the first fight. He doesn't have to give away 3 rounds because you don't know what the guy has. So you can't just hand him 3 rounds at the start.
But you say the same thing about Canelo, where he learned.
Oh, I think he learned.
He learned a lot. He learned what he's going to have to face. His speed, his timing was right there in the first 3 rounds. I think he's going to have more confidence in the next fight to let his hands go. That's when you get caught, though, in boxing, is when you let your hands go, and then if
it's tricky, man.
Yeah.
It's tricky, because that was a tough fight for both fighters, and they both had some problems that they need to overcome, but I think Canelo probably takes the rematch.
I think so, too.
I think he takes the rematch.
Yeah, nice. I agree with that.
Yeah, well, I think when you watch the exchanges, Canelo wins all the exchanges. The only reason he lost so many rounds is because he went back to the ropes, voluntarily, back to the ropes, running around.
Well, he better condition like a motherfucker for that fight.
I think he just needs to spend more than 30 seconds on the exchanges.
Yeah.
And I know that sounds scary because it's Triple G, so you can take some shots, but I think he'll learn from the last one. He'll probably pick up the...
Yeah, I think I favor him to win the rematch.
Which is kind of sad, because Triple G really won, and kind
yeah,
of, you know what I mean? He doesn't get he's like 36 years old. He didn't get
and everybody loves Triple G because he's so humble. Him. He's like hardworking.
Yeah.
He's just...
He should have got the decision. He didn't get it.
Big drama show.
Big drama show, man.
Trying to be Mexican half the time. Well, what I've heard is, I don't know, everybody in boxing thinks they know somebody and thinks they have the in story or whatever.
Sure, yeah.
What I've heard is like, they're contracted for 3 fights, which maybe they are. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if the second one's good, then for sure I'm down with the trilogy.
Yeah, I think it depends. Yeah, because like if he loses, a 118 or 117 decision, nobody wants to go see the third fight. So it has to be close. It has to be a close.
I think
fight.
they got to drop each other to see the third fight.
Yeah, but I mean, given the shots those two took in the first fight, how do you?
Canelo's got a chin
drop each other. Yeah, like
because he took freaking monster shot from Triple G, and he smiled and said no.
Yeah. I've seen Canelo hurt before, but it was when he was much younger.
Oh yeah.
I actually saw him on. I saw him live fight Jose Miguel Cotto. Do you remember Jose Miguel Cotto?
Was his brother?
Yeah.
I think I saw that one.
No, yeah. And this
is like the short, fatter version of Miguel Cotto.
Yeah,
no?
so he was fighting Jose Miguel Cotto and took a shot in the first round that almost
I think I remember
away.
That.
Yeah, but he was really young.
I think that might have been on like Mexican TV on Spanish Channel. No?
I saw it. It was at Staples when I was at Staples Center and they showed it. But I think he was he was like young and didn't have the experience and stuff like that.
Yeah. Man, that's it's good for boxing. It's nice to have mega fights every now and then.
Sure.
Instead of waiting like 10 years for Mayweather and Pacquiao. Oh, here come the cops.
Here they come. There they go.
Dude, they're hauling ass.
Yeah.
We're like right by the right by the store.
This is the action area. Right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, I mean, the Mayweather Pacquiao was such a letdown waiting for so many years for that shit. And then it was such a crap fight.
It was not competitive.
Oh man, like I would have liked, I don't know if Pacquiao was on Peds, when he was knocking everybody out, moving up weight class. I think they just did really good matchmaking, but he wasn't the same that he was when he was at his peak. And Mayweather does what he does best, which is like run around and like pot shot.
Yeah, I don't know that Pacquiao would have beat him. Even 3 years
Maybe
before.
Not, because Mayweather was still young.
He made him. I mean, Mayweather was older. Like everybody says, Pacquiao was old. Mayweather's older than Pacquiao. You know what I mean? He is. He's
I think
older
we
than
always.
Pacquiao.
I don't know. I'm part of that camp that wants to see like Mayweather get like challenged a little bit more than what
sure.
He's, but he's that good.
I'm just saying he wasn't challenged really very much by Pacquiao.
Yeah, not
and
at
I think
all.
a lot of people who say he was are really just kind of Pacquiao fans. Like Skip Bayless, who thinks Pacquiao won that fight.
Skip Bayless is an idiot. I mean, I don't know. I think. Oh, there you go again. I think he mostly talks about football and other sports. You need to stay out of boxing, dude.
I totally agree.
No, but you know what? The thing with the Mayweather Pacquiao is like when you watch them and they're fighting other guys, like they look good, and then they go up against each other. There was a pretty good size difference there, I thought.
You think so?
Yeah, kind of like how what's his name, Marquez and Mayweather. There was a pretty big size difference there, and you don't see it like when Marquez is fighting Pacquiao. You don't see they're pretty equal
Yeah.
in stature. And then same thing with with Rigondeaux and freaking Lomachenko. I was like, oh man, Rigondeaux's gonna give him a hard time. He moves good. He's a master boxer. Lomachenko's a master boxer. Then I see him face to face. I'm like, holy shit, this guy's huge. And Lomachenko's not that much like a big guy, but he was way bigger.
He is bigger. He said as much even after the fight.
Yeah.
He said he didn't even want to count it as a victory.
Yeah.
He was too big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyways, well, I don't know. I hope Mayweather just, if he's gonna fight, let him stay in. Let him do MMA and make $1 billion and retire.
Pacquiao should retire too.
Hell yeah! I don't want to see him get beat up. Yeah.
Well, he's not even really getting beat up. He's just, I don't know. He doesn't seem as committed to the craft as he was.
Well, he's not.
I'm not basing that on anything. I don't know him personally.
Yeah, I kind of think he's lost an edge.
Yeah, he just doesn't have it.
He's lost that showmanship and that showmanship that comes with knocking people clear out, and I don't know. He's already reached the top. It's like it's when you're full, you're not hungry anymore,
I guess so.
I think he's full. He's plenty full. He's got millions. He's got to go be president of the Philippines now.
Yeah. I mean, at the same time, I'm I guess, who are we to tell a boxer when he wants to retire anyway, though? Like, if he wants to keep fighting. People told Roy Jones he should retire for 10 years. You know what I mean? But
nice segue,
he didn't. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Roy Jones retire.
Oh, did he finally for the 10th time? No, he never officially.
I don't think he did retire.
He never
before.
officially said he was going to retire, right?
No, yeah.
Everybody just wanted him to retire.
Yeah.
I thought he should have retired after freaking Tarver slept him bad. When he was in the corner just twitching. Well, he wasn't twitching, but when he was sleeping under the turnbuckle after Tarver.
I think losing that weight, because that was coming off of Ruiz. That was coming off of Ruiz. So losing that weight is just
lost his speed, lost his timing.
I mean, what was the fight? 6 months after Ruiz, and he had just gone up to heavyweight, so he just gained all that weight, and then had to go and lose it all.
Yeah, but you know what, man, in his prime, awesome. He was clowning.
He's incredible.
He was clowning boxers. He's got a nice highlight reel where he's putting his hands behind his back. And
he's KOing people with his hands behind his back.
There's this one knockout where I swear to God, he knocks the guy out, and the guy he has this facial expression where it looks like he's just he died. I don't know if you've seen that one.
I'm sure I have.
His eyes.
I've watched them all.
His eyes are wide open. His mind's it's crazy. It looks scary, dude. He was bad, man.
That's what have you ever seen the highlight of Triple G flooring Curtis Stevens?
Yeah, it was similar to that.
Yeah, Curtis Stevens. It was reacts to it woo.
It was like that. But the guy's body was completely stiff. But his face was like that, maybe double that.
Yeah.
So you got to watch it one of these days. But yeah, man, Roy Jones. It's I don't know what. Well, I'm trying to remember what weight class he started at. He had to be 60 also.
160 maybe.
Yeah, 160.
So 160, 168, 175. Yeah.
He deserves to retire. I mean, it would have been nice for him to finish at the top, but I mean, how realistic is that for any boxer to finish at the top?
He came off with a win though, 10-round unanimous decision. Yeah.
Who did he fight?
I don't know the dude.
Where did they find him?
I don't know.
Where'd they dig him up?
The dude had some wins and some losses. He probably had 13 losses on his record, but 20-something wins or something like that.
It's crazy. These Roy Jones and continuing to fight just makes me think of man, these guys just. They can't give it up. Evander Holyfield was doing that for a long time, right? And I think they were they didn't want to give him the license anymore to keep fighting or renew his license. And I think he was close to 50 when he's finally retired.
Same thing. Roy Jones is 49.
Yeah.
49.
And then you got B-Hop, who's making everybody look stupid.
He was actually winning championships at
that
age,
so
though. See, that's the difference.
He ruined it for every boxer because I want to fight till I'm 60.
Oh, man. Yeah. He took one fight too many too, though. That last fight.
Yeah.
That last fight.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You don't know. I think with these boxers, they have such a. I mean, you love the victory and the training and all that, and then you're beating these young guys, just because you have experience and you can get by on that for a while, but then one day you finally get there and it's hard.
Yeah.
It hits you hard, literally. You're just bam, knocked out of the fucking ring.
The wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
No, but I guess if Roy could step up and do it, then Andre could do it too.
Yeah. So how long have we been on our podcast already?
That's a good question.
Live stream?
Let me see.
We should have a timer on this. Because I think we're putting people to sleep already. Sorry, folks. We're checking our timer here.
Yeah.
We're limited to 1 hour.
I think it's already been that long.
Serious?
I think so.
It's awesome.
Yeah, let me see.
It's like a first date that goes really well.
It's almost 11 o'clock.
That's awesome.
I think, yeah. I think so.
Well, I think we can start closing the show.
Yeah, probably.
We don't want to give people too much. We want them thirsting for more, you know.
Yeah, of course. There's plenty to talk about too. We got a lot of topics that we can go through in the future.
Well, I kind of want to talk about. We're gonna have guests on the show, hopefully.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Even though like we're small time, we're gonna pretend we're big time and get some champion boxers over here.
You're an insider, you know.
Sometimes I like to think.
Yeah.
if they let me in the fights.
If you're an insider.
As long as I don't have to,
some people.
As long as I don't have to pay to watch the fights, I'm happy.
There's some people I know you can get. Who can you get? Who can you get?
Well, you know, in the upcoming few weeks, I want to get David Benavidez in here.
Okay.
Either David Benavidez or his brother Jose Benavidez or their dad Jose Benavidez, because I mean I've known the dad for a little while, and he's an awesome guy. And I just want to talk to him. Like, you got two sons that are world champion boxers, and then Jose was getting in an argument with Terrence Crawford the other day.
Oh, really?
Did you see that?
No, I didn't. See
it was right before Jose's fight, and Bud Crawford was telling him like, "Oh, dude, I'll wreck you, dude." He's like,
"Oh, really?"
Yeah, and Jose's like, "Oh, let's do it." So I don't know if they're just hyping the fight or they really have some animosity, but I definitely want to get their trainer Jose Benavidez Sr. in here and talk to him what he thinks about that. And then David's on the rise at 168. He's the WBC champion. He's got a fight with what's the guy's name? Gavril. I can't remember his first name, but it's a rematch. I thought he beat the crap out of Gavril the first one, but he got knocked down the last round, so it kind of made it a little bit close.
Got it closer.
Yeah. Who else do we want to get in here? Shoot, a good friend of ours, Jose Hernandez from Lancaster. He just won the GBO Global Boxing Organization World Championship.
Oh yeah.
He fought some guy named Ryan Borland.
I've seen him twice actually.
Borland?
No.
Or Jose?
Jose. I've seen Jose fight twice.
Jose's been fighting for a while now. He started out kickboxing pro.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I saw him on All-Star cards.
Yeah.
On All-Star cards here in LA.
Yeah, he had five pro kickboxing fights, and then he turned pro in boxing, and I think he's like 20-3 now.
Oh, cool.
One of those threes is mine.
Yeah, I know that.
But man,
and a draw, right?
And a draw.
A draw, yeah.
But
a draw on him and a win, right?
Yeah, but you know what? Him and Jose and his coach Alan, man, hardworking guys, and they just keep grinding. They're fighting like every 2 months.
That dude pulls a crowd too.
Yeah, that's why Ed at All Star loves.
Oh, I was gonna say, I noticed that he has a lot of people come to support.
You know, if any boxers are listening, I mean, you're gonna get far if you're good, but you'll get even farther if you got fans.
Yeah,
you know?
That's true.
If you got
Bring
fans,
as many people to your show as you can.
You sell tickets, like
that'll be our tip for this episode.
Yeah, exactly. Who else do we want to get on here? I want to get the Tecate Ring Card girls. They came by the other day to the gym. What are the names? They call themselves the Midgefits. I don't know. That's their name on Instagram. Anyways, they're on the Amazing Race. They work all the big fights for I don't know if there's Top Rank, but whoever Tecate sponsors.
Top Rank has their own girls.
Yeah. So they must be doing Golden Boy. Yeah.
Golden Boy,
yeah, that's right. I want to get the Tecate girls in here. I want to get Jose in here. I want to get the Benavidez in here. Shane Faison. I want to get Shane Faison in here.
Oh, yeah.
He used to train over here for a little bit.
Word, yeah.
When he was in, he came to the gym when he had like 300,000 subscribers, and he had a couple matches, and he did some boxing, some videos here.
Yeah.
Guy has 1.5 million subscribers now. He's killing it on YouTube.
That's pretty good.
I think he's making like $1 million now. Shane, give me some money. No, he's a great guy. Hopefully he's got some time to come in here and talk with us.
That'd be cool.
Who else? I don't know. I think that's about it for now. We'll get some more people.
I'm sure there's plenty more where that came from.
Oh yeah, Rooster.
This is LA,
we should get Rooster. Remember Rooster?
Yeah.
You know Rooster, right?
I think so.
Dude, he's fought on All Star a bunch of times. He's a WBC American champ right now. He's 14-0. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Dude, his first fight was at Ed Holmes All Star Boxing.
Yeah, I'm sure I've seen him.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was the WBC American champ.
Yeah,
cool.
he's fought on CBS Sports a couple times.
Oh,
so.
cool.
And we didn't get to it today, but I think next time we'll talk a little bit about Tyson Fury.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be cool. He's got a lot of stuff going on. The whole heavyweight division actually is kind of popping right now.
Yeah.
There's a lot of action.
And if Ward gets in there.
Yeah, Ward can get in there. Wilder, Fury, Joshua. Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. Wasn't Parker fighting
Joshua?
AJ soon?
Yeah. Yeah. What? And Wilder's fighting Luis Ortiz.
Dude, man, I want to see Wilder and AJ go at it. I think AJ. I think Wilder will win just because he's throwing punches from odd angles and he likes to throw punches.
Yeah.
Some people are like, oh, he had a hard time with was it a guy from USC that I forgot.
From USC?
USC, yeah. He was an ex-football player. I forgot what his name was. Dude, he's from here. He's from LA. I can't remember his name. Anyways, I think, people were saying his record sucks compared to AJ, but I think he's fought some good people. And I think AJ, the best one he fought was old Klitschko, and he got dropped, and he was getting tired.
He was hurt, actually, in that fight against Klitschko, for sure.
Dude, round 5, did you round 5 on that one?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
No, that was a great fight, actually.
Yeah, it was a great fight, so.
No, he was really hurt.
Yeah, dude, shout-outs. You want to give me a shout-out to anybody?
Sweet Science.
Oh, hell yeah. Dude, right there, yeah.
Boxing and MMA, Hawthorne, California.
Yeah, it's a good gym.
Get your workout on.
Yeah, it's a good gym. Good people here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good 10-year-olds that'll beat you up. Shout out Bryant Overton, I think that's his name. He was sparring with us for the last month.
Oh, okay.
He won IKF, I think it's the International Kickboxing Federation.
Oh, cool.
He won an amateur title, even though it was in the pro rules, no headgear, no shin guards.
Yeah.
He fought on Saturday, knocked the guy out in the first round.
Awesome.
He's from Alicio Silva, BJJ down the street.
Yeah.
And I think he's gonna turn pro in MMA pretty soon. So, big shout out to Bryant and his trainer Jao and Mario, and I don't know. Big shout out to everybody out there listening to us today. Thank you.
Thank you.
Awesome.
We'll be back.
All right. So does that do it for our first podcast?
Yeah,
live stream.
That's it for the live stream.
All right. Cool.
All right, guys.
See you next time.